Hello students, this is an extra lesson. It's about hospitals and people who are working there. Look at the pictures to find out the meaning of the new words. Look at this man, picture number one. This is the doctor. Of course, the doctor helps you to know why you are sick or he checks you. Nurses, they give you the medicine, injection, pills, some drinks, whatever, what kind of medicine, whatever. Cleaners, they clean the hospital. They are very important, of course. Receptionist organizes your appointment, or he controls when and where can you see doctors. He organizes when and where you can see doctors. Porter can help a patient move around the hospital. So porter is not a nurse, and he is not also a doctor. He moves the patient from one place to another. Surgeon does an operation. The operation, it's something which is done inside your body. The doctor helps you by doing something inside your body, and he needs to cut something in your body. This is called the operation. Carers look after people, like look after them, talk to them, help them to stay positive, something like that. The cooks prepare healthy food. Now let's read about that in details. Doctors can find out why you are sick. They know what medicine you need to take and what you need to get better. So the doctor checks you and he asks you some questions. He takes your temperature and some other measurements, and he knows what are you suffering from, what is your illness, and he decides which medicine is working well for you. Then nurses can look after you. They give you the right medicine and help you get better. The nurse, the nurse comes after the doctor. When the doctor decides the medicine, then comes the nurse. She gives you, she or he, because nurse may be a man or a woman. He gives you the medicine that you need. Sometimes you are not well, and you need another doctor. Another doctor. This doctor is surgeon. Surgeon is also a doctor, but he makes an operation. He doesn't give you medicine, he makes an operation. He cuts something inside your body to fix it. Okay? He cuts something bad to take it out from your body or from the patient body. He makes you feel better by doing something inside your body, cutting something, modifying something, making something better. This is the job of the surgeon. He's a doctor, but he doesn't give you medicine. He makes an operation. Like in the picture, this doctor is surgeon. He makes an operation. He helps you by making an operation. But this doctor helps you by checking you and giving you medicine. So we have two kinds of doctors here: someone who makes an operation and someone who checks you and gives you medicine. After this, of course, the nurse. After the sick man or woman have an operation, the nurse helps him with the medicine, or after the doctor checks him, the nurse helps him with medicine. Okay. A hospital has to be very clean all the time, so it is important to have cleaners. Cleaners, they clean the hospital all the time. The receptionist organize the appointment. They know what time you need to see the doctor. When you enter the hospital, you find someone who is in the front desk. He is called the receptionist. He asks you what you are suffering from, and then he gives you a ticket by which you can see the doctor. In the ticket, the room in which you can see the doctor, and the time also, your number. This is a receptionist. He is not a doctor, he is not a nurse. He is some kind of clerk, helps you to take the right appointment or the right time to see the doctor. And also, there is a patient. The patient is a person who is sick. So the sick man or woman has another name, patient. Patient. Patient means a sick man or sick woman. So if I am sick, I am patient. If you are sick, you are patient. If someone is sick, he is patient. A carer looks after someone who is sick for a long time. People sometimes need extra help to do it. It always happens with old people. They need someone to take care of them all the time. This one is called the carer. Carer. Carer takes care of old people or sick people who are sick for a long, long time. People need healthy food in hospitals, so the cooks in the kitchens are important too. Cooks here is the job of man or woman who makes the food. The job of man or woman who makes the food. The man or woman who makes the food is cook. Okay. Uh, Healthy to cook in the kitchen. They have to think about nutrition and they give the patient a balanced diet. Nutrition, it means the food which contains all the nutrients. Nutrition is taking the food which contains all the nutrients. What happens? What happens when you go to hospital? A doctor or nurse sometimes takes your temperature. If you are ill, you can be too hot or too cold. They use a thermometer to find out what your body temperature is. A doctor or nurse can measure your blood pressure too. This shows how well your heart is pumping blood around your arteries. This can help them find out how healthy you are. In simple words, students, this doctor takes your temperature. This doctor takes your blood pressure, or he checks your blood. Is it going well or going bad in your body? You have an X-ray to find out if a bone is broken. Okay, X-ray, we all know X-ray. It's a kind of photo, but it takes picture of something inside your body, especially the bones, to make sure it is broken or not. If you have an accident and break a bone, you need to have a cast. A cast is something makes your hand or makes the broken leg or arm does not move. You have to wear it about 6 weeks. Okay, it makes you get better because you don't move the broken bone, so it gets better. If you injure a muscle, okay, if you injure a muscle, a nurse can put a bandage. Okay, bandage on. This will support your arm or leg so your muscle can get better. So here, students will learn that the doctor takes temperature or takes your blood pressure. You can have X-ray. If someone has broken arm or leg, he puts on a cast on the broken arm or leg. If someone has cut in his skin, he puts a bandage. Let's answer the question. A thermometer measures your blood pressure or your temperature. Of course, your temperature. Your blood pressure measures the health of your bones or heart. Heart. You have a cast if you injure a muscle, break a bone. Berikabun. A bandage supports your arm or leg or keeps you warm. No, supports your arm or leg. Read again and answer the question. What happens to your body temperature when you are ill? You feel hot or cold. How can you find out if your bone is broken? By X-ray. How long did you have to wear a cast for? The answer is here, 6 weeks. When someone is very sick, this person can do an operation, a surgeon. This person is sick, patient. You wear this when you break a bone, cast. This person organizes your appointment, receptionist. A doctor or nurse can check these two things, temperature and blood pressure. This person can help you move around the hospital portal. Read the diary, answer. I fell off my skateboard last week and I hurt my arm. My dad took me to the hospital. The first person we saw was the receptionist. She told me to go to room 11. I saw the doctor and she asked me what was wrong. I showed her my arm and she looked at it. She said I needed an x-ray. A porter took me to the x-ray room. The x-ray machine took a photo of my wound in my arm. It was strange, but it didn't hurt. The doctor looked at the picture. She said my arm wasn't broken. A nurse put a special bandage on to support it so it can get better. I didn't have to stay in the hospital overnight. My dad says I shouldn't go on my skateboard again for 3 weeks. How did he hurt his arm? Uh, I I fell off. So we say he fell off. Who did they see first? The first person we saw was the receptionist. What was a bit strange was the X-ray. What did the nurse do? A nurse put a special bandage. She put a special bandage. What was his dad advice? I shouldn't go on my skateboard again for 3 weeks. He shouldn't go on his skateboard for 3 weeks. Non-fiction reader, imagine you have to go to hospital, make notes. What did you hurt? For example, my arm. How did it happen? I fell off my bike. Who took you to hospital? My father. Who did you see first? Receptionist. What happened next? I had an X-ray. Did you stay in a hospital overnight? No, I didn't. Did you have a meal in the hospital? No, I didn't. Write a diary about your visit to a hospital. Write about the events of your day. Use I statement. Okay. I went to hospital because I hurt my arm. First, I saw the receptionist. Then I saw the doctor. He asked me to have an X-ray. The porter took me to the X-ray room. My arm wasn't broken, so I went home. That's it. And this is the end of our lesson.